My microphone stopped working. My GPS sent me a longer way to get here. Hit black ice on the way in. I almost broke a toe. It took longer to get here than I thought, and I'm not even where I thought I would be. My filter is clogged.
After 4.5 days of rain, I decided to take an impromptu trip up to New York State and do some backpacking in the Catskills. This is a trip I've tried to plan for about 3 years, and every time I try to head up here, I get hampered by heavy rains, high winds, dangerous lightning, things that you don't want to plan on hiking in. So the plan for this trip is hiking about 8 or 9 miles, set up base camp on day 1. Day 2, do a day hike, just explore, wander around, head back to the base camp. And then day 3, pack up and hike back to the car.
There's gorgeous terrain here. Alright, so I'm going to shut up for a little while and just hike. Just hike.
Made a few changes to the equipment I'm bringing on this trip. No axe, no chair. Only bringing in enough water to get me to camp. And wearing different boots. Instead of my Danners, which are built like tanks, I decided to wear my Columbias, which are lighter, have a little bit softer sole, just to help with the fatigue. This is more miles with way more elevation than I've done in a while. So try to eliminate a little fatigue. I decided to go with the lighter boots. So this hike is going to take me across 3 mountains. That'd be Romer Mountain, Mount Pleasant, and Cross Mountain before I head up the grand staircase to the base of Mount Wittenberg. And my plan is to set up camp somewhere up there at the base of Mount Wittenberg. Okay, so having all kinds of technical issues here on this trip. My audio recorder seems to be on the fritz. Could be because I melted it a couple trips ago. But my microphone is just dead, my external mic. Not sure why. I'll take some time later, see if I can get that back up and running. I know there's a break in the line that I thought I had fixed, but maybe not. But I'm out here at the Catskills Park in New York, which is huge. I'm on the Phoenicia East Branch Trail. Left from the town of Phoenicia. I'm about 3.25 miles in. And planning on doing a 3-day, 2-night backpacking trip, solo backpacking trip. So I'm going to suit back up here and keep going. And I'll mess around with the camera and everything a little bit. Hopefully this is all working. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of voiceover. But that's okay. So, okay. Later.
So it is about 9:15, and I filmed nothing of camp. I've never had so many problems on a hiking trip or backpacking, car camping as I'm having today. So I just kind of threw in the towel. I was too tired. My microphone stopped working. Right, my GPS sent me a longer way to get here. Hit black ice on the way in. Didn't have an accident or anything like that, but it came close. I almost broke a toe because I forgot what boots I was wearing. Got to camp. Took longer to get here than I thought, by about an hour. And I'm not even where I thought I would be in the amount of distance I went. So my estimate of where I'd be, about a mile from where I initially thought I would be, at about 8.5 miles. It's just that the trail zigzags more than I had accounted for, which it's okay. This is a good spot. But I got here and I was thirsty and I was a little hungry, and I wanted to get everything set up because I was running out of daylight, and went up to this little creek that's running through, and that's why I picked the site, because I wanted somewhere that had water access and somewhere to set up a campsite and get water in my dirty water bag, and my filter is clogged, so I couldn't filter any water. And I could still boil it, or I could use my drops. I think I've got the filter clean now, but it was too late by the time I got it cleaned out. That I just kind of gave up. So I got in a hammock at about 5:30, 5:45, and I've just been looking at photos and relaxing and listening to the wind. So when I get up tomorrow, I'm going to see if I can get that filter working. If not, I'm just going to boil up some water, use the drops, and figure out what I'm going to do from there. So I don't think I'm going to do Wittenberg, the big mountain. I might. That's a lot bigger than I thought it was. We'll see. So what kind of time I have tomorrow. I'm definitely going to go over to Terrace Mountain. That's almost, it's a little bit higher than what I'm at right now. Go check that out. And Wittenberg, maybe. I'll see what the elevation gain is at the base of the trail there. See how long I think it'll take me. And I may move camp. I was looking at one of my GPS apps, and I see a campsite that's marked, but I swear it's where I checked earlier, and I didn't see anything up there. But it might be a different little creek, so we'll see. But I'm going to call it a night for now, and get back to the filming tomorrow. So, alright. Have a good night. Well, I'll have a good night. You're just watching the video.